Well, those skies look pretty clear. It's kind of a weird day. You know, you look at one camera, it's like, well, that doesn't look so bad. And then you look towards the Golden Gate Bridge, and it looks like it's about ready to start pouring down rain. It's weird
different
today.
things kind of fighting with each other. So the marine layer is kind of keeping the chance of showers and thunderstorms pushed out of the Bay Area for now. But later on tonight, we're going to have a chance for some of that to drop in. Let's take a look at what you need to know as we look out at San Jose, where it's just a mix of clouds and sunshine. But those pop-up showers and a couple of thunderstorms are going to be possible tonight and tomorrow, especially the first half of the day tomorrow. The thunderstorms will be capable of producing cloud-to-ground lightning and some brief heavy downpours, but those are going to be very confined. They will be more mist than hit. A mix of clouds and sunshine for the rest of the week, but temperatures, now that we have backed away from the warm conditions that we had this weekend, are mostly going to remain below normal, especially as you go farther inland, a more noticeable drop in those temperatures. First alert Doppler, the loop over the past couple hours shows the one shower that we did see over Marin County now making its way farther and farther to the west off of the coast. The showers and thunderstorms over the Sierra are kind of falling apart as they try to move down slope. But when we zoom out for the wider perspective, you can see kind of the extent of all those cloud-to-ground lightning strikes that have been happening throughout the day in the Sierra and in Northern California. Fortunately, the vegetation isn't that dry, and these aren't dry thunderstorms, so we're not going to be seeing much in terms of a threat of any wildfires being started by lightning, but you can never say never when there's this many lightning strikes on the map. Futurecast, again, shows those showers just falling apart as they try to move into the Bay Area this evening. More likely that the first half of tomorrow will bring us the best chance of showers, maybe even a couple of storms, but those are still going to be more mist than hit. It's only about a 20 to 30% chance in any particular location, and that activity is going to take a break as we head towards mid to late afternoon, and we should stay dry as we head through late tomorrow night, continuing into Wednesday, which is that mix of clouds and sunshine, more into a normal early June pattern, except for the below average temperatures continuing farther inland. Looking out to the east from the Mark Hopkins Hotel, we can check out today's high temperatures, which were not very warm. Only 74 degrees in Concord, 73 in Santa Rosa. Pacifica only made it up to 56 degrees, so there's that onshore influence. Temperatures are going to drop down only to the mid to upper 50s tonight. That's on the cool side, or excuse me, on the mild side for this time of year. Just a couple degrees above average, but it's the influence of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere and the fact we are going to have some clouds building in. Some of the forecast models are saying closer to a 50-50 chance of showers on an hour-by-hour basis early in the day. Take that with a grain of salt. I still think they're going to be more mist than hit. As the sunshine breaks through, temperatures in San Francisco warm up into the mid-60s, which is exactly tomorrow's average high temperature, but substantially below average farther inland. Santa Rosa, there's that chance of showers the first part of the day, and then only topping out in the upper 60s in the afternoon. A little bit warmer inland in the East Bay. Concord more likely to reach up into the mid-70s as the sun breaks through the clouds. Same thing generally for San Jose and the Santa Clara Valley. Early showers, and then once the sun comes out, temperatures warm back up into the mid-70s. Let's fill in the rest of the map. Only low 60s along the coast, mid to upper 60s to around 70 around the bay, with temperatures inland, 60s in the North Bay, otherwise in the 70s inland in the East Bay and in the Santa Clara Valley. This rain chance, again, about another 24 hours or so, and we're going to be done with it. But the 6 to 10-day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center still keeps much of the western U.S. in a wetter than normal pattern. Best chance of that is going to remain over the higher elevations of the Sierra. A similar trend in the 8 to 14-day outlook, which takes us past the midpoint of June. It's just been a weird year overall, and I guess June is not going to be any exception to that. Let's take a look at the 7-day outlook. Once we get past tomorrow's alert day with that potential of some cloud-to-ground lightning, it's just going to be a pretty calm pattern, a bit on the cool side. Highs only in the low 60s in San Francisco over the weekend and only mid-60s for Oakland. Temperatures inland, mostly in the low 70s through the duration of the 7-day forecast, even once we do see more and more sunshine by Thursday and Friday. Along the coast, boy, you are just being consistent for the last several weeks and probably for the next few weeks, just hovering right around 60 degrees.